Hey guys, welcome to The Light Paves Way. I hope that you're all doing well. So, oh my goodness, something's going down, something's going down. So, this morning I've been hearing the phrase, what did you do? What did you do? And each time I've heard it, it's getting more and more intense. It's like, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? And in the end, it's ended up with someone screaming in rage. So then, obviously, I've done what I've had to do this morning. Dropped my lad off at the train station so he can go to college, and I had to go and pick up some bits from the store, and as soon as I entered the store, you know, they've got all the Halloween stuff and it, you know, all the spooky stuff, but there was two. I've actually posted a picture on my community board, just two candles next to each other, and it says Midnight Awakening, and the lid, there's an evil eye on the lid. And when I spotted these candles, there was this song. I don't know what song it was, because the store that I was in, they make their own playlist up, and you know, so, but the lyrics that was playing as soon as I spotted that candle, it was like, don't worry, don't worry. So yeah, if whatever has been done, it didn't plan out, it didn't work. Someone was playing about with candles, but you know, the divine stepped in. It did not work. It did not work. Yeah. Witchcraft was at play. Yeah. It didn't work. So obviously there's more than one person that has been messing about, playing about with energy, negative energy, witchcraft. There's more than one person at the moment doing it. Sorry, I'm just going to have to pop this here. This is a leaf my little boy gave me. He found it, my youngest, and he loved the colours so much, and he gifted it me. It's beautiful. Yeah. I'm just getting, yeah. Nature, you are too grounded. You are too grounded. You are too stable, you know, for this magic to be working. Yeah, but because this magic, this spell work, this, you know, this stuff. Oh. Someone was trying to make you lose your sight. Uh-oh. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. Because, you know, you're divinely protected. Someone as well could be trying to, you know, blind other people from seeing the truth of what they are. Memories has just dropped on the floor. Someone could be trying to stop you from remembering who you are. Just hearing it. What did you do? What did you do? Yeah, gossip. spreading rumours, petty conversations, smearing your image, making you the fool. Yeah, this person's lies are coming out. People are realizing the truth. You know, this magic, this glamour is not working. They can't hide what they've done. They cannot. They can't shut you up. Yeah. Emotions. Yeah, they can't get you into your emotions. This person is, yeah, they're trying to make you emotionally unstable. But they can't rock you. You are too grounded. You are too grounded. Yeah, they wanted you trapped, stuck, held captive. You know, whether this is stuck in your mind. Oh, just, yeah, sorry. Careful where I wave my hands. Yeah. They wanted you stuck. They tried to cause a tower. They tried to cause a tower for you. Make you feel isolated. But you are too protected. It didn't work. It didn't work. Yeah. These people that are doing this witchcraft, doing this spell work, they're toxic. They are absolutely toxic. And they don't want other people to know the truth. They don't want other people to see the truth. But it's coming out. It's coming out because you are too protected. Signs, meanings, repeated numbers, synchronicities. This person was trying to blind your sight and, you know, the people around them, because the truth is coming out, because you're speaking your truth. You're speaking the truth on everything that has happened to you. So they're trying to blind everybody else. They're trying to glamour the situation. They're trying to blind you, to stop you from moving forward on your path, so you do not see the signs and the synchronicities. Well, we see it. We see it. Because we're protected. Yeah, they tried to keep you blind, to slow you down. You're moving too fast on your path. This person can't keep up and they're angry. They try to slow you down. Time. Yeah, time's running out for this person. Time is running out. Yeah, frozen. Wow. Yeah. They try to hold you back. They try to freeze you, stop you from moving forward, stop you from speaking your truth, to getting on your destined path. They've tried to keep you anchored down, frozen, still, isolated, trapped. But it's not working. It's not working. You're too grounded, you know. And you're too protected. 9-9. So now, yeah, they're fighting amongst themselves. I just keep hearing, what did you do? What did you do? It's, yeah, they're raging. Absolutely raging. I need to calm down because I'm just seeing the. Do you know when someone is so angry? You see, like in movies or cartoons or images, they're so raging, those blood vessels pop out the side of the head, and the vein in the middle of the head. It's just, yeah. The Tower. Yeah. Unwanted change. Ruin. Disgrace. Yeah, they thought they could bring, they thought they could bring the tower down for you, but they can't. They wanted you. I don't know which way it fell on the floor, you know, but they wanted you unbalanced, imbalanced. They wanted to cause so much destruction to your life, but you're too grounded. You're protected. Yeah, they've been concocting, you know, potions, and you know, we are in October, you know, it's the witches are out. The witches are out. They're out in full force. Yeah, they've been concocting all sorts of, you know, spells, potions. It's not working. It's not working. You're too balanced, you're too grounded. You know yourself. You know yourself, so you know when your energy's off. Some of you, if just be aware of what you're consuming. Your diet, what you're watching, what you're listening to. Just be very, very careful. Just be aware. Yeah. Whatever they was concocting, it's been blocked. It's been blocked. Whatever, you know, whatever they tried to do, whatever they was trying to do to affect you, it has been blocked. You know, they've blocked themselves. They've blocked themselves. You know, and they're frustrated. They're frustrated because they can't bring problems to your door. Yeah. They made a bad choice. They made a bad choice. Yeah. This is a bad choice. They wanted you to self-sabotage. They wanted you to be over-emotional. You know, they wanted you trapped in fear. They wanted you to self-sabotage. This was a bad choice. A bad choice. And now, because there's multiple people here, because I'm hearing, what did you do? Someone screaming at another person. So there's more than one person. There's arguments here. They're arguing between themselves. Because whatever they was planning did not work. It didn't. This was a bad choice to come up against you. Yeah, they're receiving bad news. They are receiving bad news. that they've ruined their own life. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. Right. I need to slow down here because I've just realised how fast that I'm moving with this reading. You're well ahead. You're well ahead of this person. These people. They can't keep up with you. They cannot keep up with you. These are people, you know, yeah, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. They wanted, you know, to cause anxiety. They wanted you to lose faith. They wanted you to rush to make a mistake. Yeah, I get it now. I needed to slow down. Yeah. The Queen of Wands is angry. They're angry. Very, very aggressive. Very cold. Have no empathy for others whatsoever. Yeah. This person's been warned. They've been warned, you know, but they still continued. They still continued. Yeah, they tried to cause so many delays, so many problems for you. Yeah, by causing illusions. By causing illusions. And it's not working. It is not working. You are too grounded. You are. You know yourself. You're balanced. You know yourself. And now they're just fighting between themselves. Wow. Yeah, the Magician fell into my lap. There is manifesting chaos and conflict for you. Illusions to keep you trapped, to keep you stuck, to block you, to keep you off your destined path. Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is a very, very impulsive, chaotic person that's done this. You know, they're not thinking. They're not thinking. You know, this person was warned. They was warned not to do this again. They've tried to affect your relationships, your money, any, you know, and if you're not in a marriage or a commitment, you know, they've tried to affect potential relationships, potential partnerships, friendships. They wanted you trapped and alone, isolated from absolutely everybody. But you know what? If you look at this little basket, you're protected. You are protected. You are protected. They've tried to affect your relationships, your finances. your abundance. And that's your current relationships as well as any future relationships. Yeah, an Empress in reverse. That's who's been doing this. This could be, you know, a mother energy. Someone who... Green with envy. Green with envy. Because this is a person that cannot create. They cannot create their own abundance. Because they're too busy. They're too busy looking back at your stability. The Two of Wands. This tried to stop you from moving forward. Any opportunity that you had, they've tried to tie you down, keep you trapped. But, you know, you listen to your intuition. Spirit was guiding you. They couldn't block you. You're moving too fast. You listened. You listened to your intuition. You did. You allowed Spirit to guide you. You know, if you got a message from Spirit to say, go out, I've just seen 222. If Spirit told you to go out and ground, you went out and you ground. If Spirit told you to pull back your energy, you know, you pulled it back. If Spirit said, go, you went. Yeah. This person could be receiving news that they're in, ill health. They're not well. This person could be getting news that they're sick. All hope is being lost now with, you know, with this person. Because they couldn't lower your vibration. They couldn't get you to fight. They couldn't get you to argue. They couldn't get you living in fear. You walked away from the drama. You walked away from the drama. You cut cords. Wrong deck. Yeah, you love yourself with the Ace of Cups underneath the deck. They made a wrong move. So I went to pick the deck that I used up a moment ago. Yeah, they've made the wrong move. Some of them could have put this concoction that was getting, you know, they've used whatever they've used. They've done something wrong. They made a mistake in their steps. Justice. Yeah. Secrets are coming out. Because they wouldn't stop. Because they wouldn't stop. The divine is stepping in to bring balance. And that means that their secrets are being revealed. They're losing. If they had any gifts, it's being removed. That their gifts are being blocked. They are being physically blocked. They can't attack you anymore. They can't. This group cannot do it. This, yeah, blind. This Empress in the reverse, it's green with envy, is being blinded. Is being blinded. Some of them may be actually losing their physical sight. It's karma. It's karma. They should have walked away. They should have walked away when they had the chance. They're seeing clearly now. They're seeing clearly that they should have walked away when they had the chance. When the divine said, that the divine sent signs to this person saying enough is enough. Enough is enough. But they ignored the signs. They ignored the signs and carried on regardless. They couldn't help themselves. They couldn't help themselves. But now the divine is stepping in and saying enough is enough. We're removing, you know, your gifts because you wouldn't listen. And now this person, these people, they're getting news. Some of them are becoming ill. They're becoming ill. But they sure are getting mental clarity that they can't do this anymore. They cannot stop you. I'm going to leave that there. If this resonates with you, hit that like button and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.